Welcome to ChopChopChef. Today I'd like to share with you a potato soup. Now for my potato soup, the ingredients what we will need is, of course, main ingredients is a good potato, some carrots, garlic, leek, a little bit parsley, marjoram, butter. I have a little bit sort of a piece of smoked bacon, pork, right? And then later on we have some frankfurters, a little bit cream, and I will then of course wash all these vegetables, prepare it, chop it all up, and saute it on. But one other thing I always do is I prepare my vegetable stock. And if you just quickly come over here to my vegetable stock, I mentioned it in prior of my sessions. Now for this vegetable stock, I said I have all my leftover peelings and so on. But here I put already my bay leaf in here, as you can see. Sort of bay leaves, yeah, and some peppercorns, because later on I strain this all out anyway. So this is a very intense vegetable stock. I have a little bit ginger in here, yeah, and this one we use as a liquid to our potato soup. Very good. So I go and wash and peel and chop my vegetables. And then we saute it all on. Yeah? Thank you. Okay, now I prepared all my vegetable, as I said to you earlier on. Yeah, I washed it, peeled it, and chopped it all in small pieces. If you just have a look here, so we have the carrots, just roughly diced, our leek, well washed, and then we have our onions, marjoram, then we have parsley, marjoram, onions. In the onion I have as well, I put my garlic in here as well. I have a little bit of this smoky bacon rind here. And then obviously our potatoes, a little bit butter. So this is really simple. We're putting a little bit of butter in our pot. Yeah. And then we saute on our onions and garlic. Put it all in here. Now we spread it on a little bit. Already now we can put the bacon bits in there. Now I do, if you obviously want to have it completely vegetarian or even vegan, you leave this one out, of course. But I put it in now. Later on, soup has a little bit of a smoky flavor. Okay, you can see it already, nice and steamy. We're putting all our other stuff in there, the leek, the carrots, it's spreading on a bit. And then all our potatoes. Looking good, looking good. And now, as I said to you earlier on, I use my vegetable stock. Yeah. Where all our goodies are in there as well. So we drain it nicely. Okay. So and now as well I put in my parsley and oregano. No mushroom. And then again, now this is mainly for color and flavor. Yeah, so you can all these things I let now come to simmering point, and let it sort of very softly simmer for around 35 to 40 minutes. And obviously before we blend it, we take our speck out, right? And that's it, because there's no more bay leaves in there, there's no peppercorns in there, because we strained it all out of from our vegetable stock, where all this was in there before. Yeah. Okay, so we let this one now good simmer for 35-40 minutes, and we continue then. Okay, now our potato soup has simmered for 45 minutes, and now we have to check, obviously reconfirming that our vegetable potato carrots are well cooked. So I just take a spoon or a knife. Oh yeah, beautiful, nice and soft. Yeah, we take maybe a carrot as well. Yeah, easy. So because we're blending them, so it's easy for blending. Yeah, please keep in mind, as I said to you, I used a little bit of this fat. Yeah, this smoked pork belly fat. We have to obviously take this one out before we blend it. Yeah. All right. Now for blending, really be very cautious. Your soup is very hot. So it's two things. You let it cool down a little bit, yeah, or be extremely careful. Now I today use a hand blender like this. Yeah. So that's for me, in my opinion, an easy thing to do. But if you're using your sort of blender like this one here, please make it only half full and let the soup cool down, because soon you blend it and this one splashes all over you. Not good. All right, so I'm blending this soup now. Okay, now of course we have to bring our pot back to the stove, right? Bring everything to a boil one more time, and what I do, I actually taste my soup now and put salt and pepper on, not before. Because with your vegetable stock, it can be, due to reduction, it gets quite intense. So I will taste my soup now. Put salt and pepper on, and of course, I mean, sort of 200 ml of cream. Right? Okay. Yeah, definitely. Some salt. And put a little bit cracked pepper on it. And I put a little bit. This is optional, of course, you know. I have the double cream. So that's around 200 ml. Whisk it all nicely in. Okay, we bring it quickly to a simmer. Okay, so our soup is ready for serving. Yeah, we put a little bit of the fresh cream in it, salt and pepper, and now for the plate up. Again, earlier I mentioned if you want to have it vegan, leave all the meats obviously out, no problem at all. But we here today. We serve the full monte, which is beautiful potato, and then, as I said earlier on, we have Frankfurter sausage. Yeah, I just put a few in here. Here we go. Da, 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 da. And yes, of course, you want to even touch this a little bit more from my bacon before, for my belly. I did some bacon croutons. Yeah, salted them on in normal pork fat. Here we go. We put this one on here as well, like that, and finish this one off with a little bit of chopped parsley, and off we go. I like to serve this one with my favorite rye bread. Yeah, you enjoy my potato soup. Yeah, thanks for joining me on Chop Chop Chef.